to Shaman's Drum, a healing circle for community. When the drum calls, you answer the beat. Enter the circle. Kick up your feet. Healing is happening. Breathe and allow. Let us gather together in this
friends. Now. Hello. And welcome to this. It's filmed on the 1111 gateway, but you can use this anytime you want to work with a gateway or a portal. So let's just let's get into this. We haven't done like anything shamanic in a while, so I thought we would just do a brief little intro on what I want to try to accomplish with this, what our intention is, and then get down to the little vision quest that we're going to do. So I have my angel cup. We had a huge blizzard for the past day and a half. Even some of the people I talked to that live here are like, this was really bad. And I was like, good, because I was like totally panicking. I know I don't do well in extreme weather. So yesterday, in the middle of the blizzard, as I was watching some stuff on YouTube, there was a card reading I was looking at, and the card was about trickster energy. And as I was sitting there watching, and the reader, Jenny from Moon Magic, I love Jenny from Moon Magic Tarot, but Jenny from Moon Magic Tarot was talking about trickster energy and, this person that's like being cunning and, trickstery and all that. And right at that moment, I swear, a fox ran up to my living room window and just like looked in at me really quick and then like darted off like magic. And when I jumped up, I was like, was that a fox? I jumped up and it was already gone. And I was like, maybe I was imagining things. And then, no, I know that I'm not, because there's fox all around when I take the dog, like just right on the other side of the yard. Up the trail, there's fox early in the morning and stuff. But the fact that I was showed up just at the point that Jenny was talking about the trickstery energy and the cunning and all that, like a fox, and then the fox like poked its head in. I just thought was a really fun synchronicity. But it made me think about working with fox for this portal. And so I went and I actually found this. I forgot I had this. I was digging. So that's the other synchronicity, is I forgot I had this. I was digging around looking for something in a tote of other, like winter clothes that I forgot I had. And I dug down in there and I was like, and this popped out, my little fox scarf. Oh, he's so cute. I got this in Oregon one time when I was up there for Christmas. So I thought we would work with the spirit totem of the fox. And we would do a little vision quest with the drum that we haven't done. We haven't used the drum and done anything, like I said, shamanic in a while. And I just want to tap into the energies of specifically this 1111 portal, but any portal or gateway that you want to use this for. So before we go any further into this stuff, let's just get us all into sacred space. This would be a good one for you if you want to grab a blanket and sit somewhere cozy or lay down. Although I know a lot of you fall asleep when you're listening to me. Do I have that effect on people to make people fall asleep? So first I'm going to wrap us all in love light and light love, inviting in the spirit guides who overlight this show. Yay, the sun! The sun! I'm just so happy. I'm sorry, I have to have the sun. I'm inviting in the spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, the Pleiadians, And I would say for anybody, you know, my guides have really helped me the past couple of days. Let me tell you, I know a lot of you out there are having a really hard time right now with whatever things are coming up for you during this Scorpio season. And I know that it's just like whenever you feel like you've finally hit a good spot, then bam, it's like something else weasels its way in as a, whatever you want to call it, a trigger or a thing or whatever, to kind of pull you back to like look at more stuff again. And it's like, why? I'm all for healing. Oh, yay, the sun. I just want to like show the sun. I'm all for healing. It's like shining so bright. Oh, I'm all for healing, but at some point it's like, okay, can I just have, you know, like a good stretch where there's nothing that needs to come up? And so I don't know why extreme weather was a trigger for me the past couple of days, but I was really, really anxious during this whole blizzard thing. I was really just, you just don't know. I was really feeling isolated and nervous about the whole thing. And then the 11/11 hit today, and I was like, I don't have to feel that way. I know I create my own reality, and I know I can just heal this away, like send those dreaded feelings into the fire. But I've seen, and I don't always, like I see some of you guys in my Instagram and on here, and you know, I don't always like comment, like I'll see posts and stuff, and I don't always comment on everybody's stuff, but I know people are having a hard time right now. This Scorpio season is really kicking our butts, and this 11/11 is something that we've been waiting for, something that we've been working towards all year, and soon to be followed by Sagittarius season, and things may be looking up slightly. And you may just have to come into some deep acceptance of not knowing where you're going. And I got this little card again this morning. This is from my Labyrinth of Dragonshire deck. Oh, it's got a bad glare. It's like a road with like, why is that such a shitty? It's like a road with like fog, and it says dead end, dead end, dead end, and a bunch of fog, like you don't know where you're going. And I don't know. I want to take this vision quest. We're 7 minutes in. I'm going to light this little candle. Just a little, it's almost to the end. A little white. Maybe I'm not going to light it. I can't see what I'm to see. That is so profound. I can't see. I couldn't see down so far down in the thing, and then I finally did get it lit. Just to hold the space for us, this little white candle. And then I just want to kind of smudge us up a little bit before we just jump into a journey. So for you guys to prepare yourself, like what do you have to do? I'm going to grab the rattle here in a minute too. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and grab an incense. What incense wants to support us on this journey? Sandalwood. All right, we'll use sandalwood. It's the last one. So we're coming to the end of something. This is the very last sandalwood. There are little ASMR people that like all the crackling and stuff. We're just going to light this. I'm going to grab the rattle too here in a second. I debated to have some shamanic flute music playing in the background, but I didn't want it to impact our journey. Okay, so let's get cozy. Let's just clear our space. That smells really good. Set the intentions for this journey. I'd like us to journey in with Fox as our guide. Spirit Fox, Spirit Totem Fox as our guide. Maybe it's Power Animal Fox. And if you all want to pick your own power animal to go into this vision quest with, But my intention here is, Spirit, you're giving us this like dead end and foggy roads and all that. And it's like, is there any peeks or glimpses into what's on the other side of this portal that you are going to allow us to see, that you're going to be able to share with us? Because I know everyone knows what they're manifesting, but, and I know with the higher realms, the way that they are right now, from an ascension and a planetary realm space, timing is something we don't typically get a glimpse into anymore. Whenever you try to get a good beat on timing, I've talked about this in another video, we don't get a good beat on what's going on with timing. But I'm gonna grab, so good, let me just wander around. I'm gonna grab this little baby rattle. I don't know if I have any other rattles. I'm just gonna rattle us in. So let's start getting a little bit more cozy. Mira hekera tatara tutu. All right, friends. Let's get ourselves settled. I'm looking at the inside of this drum because when Doug Libby made it for me, I don't even know if I realized he wrote something inside of here. But he drew like a spiral, and spirals have been coming up a lot lately. But he put his initials and he put 2019. So I think we're closing out, obviously, lots of stuff since 2019 and even further. This is this karmic thing. Even the drum is cold. It sounds different today. It has a different sound. Let's close our eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. I want you to see yourself rising up out of your meditation space. Finding a way out of your meditation space. Could be the door, window that you open, or it could be a spiral portal or gate that opens up before you. What does it mean to step through this portal or this gateway? It's different for each one of you. As you step to the other side, the door, the window, the spiral path, you're met by a spirit guide, a spirit totem fox. This little fox has something to show you. Wants you to follow him. It's leading you into the forest. A blessing on your journey, a blessing on your path. You pass by an old crone. You keep walking, following the fox, but you turn around to look at her. And she waves a sweet, knowing, sly wave with a little slick smile and a wink of her eye. The fox takes you deeper into the wood with a sense of urgency running up ahead of you now. Keeps turning around to look and make sure that you're behind. What will you allow us to see, Spirit? What's on the other side of this portal, this gateway that we've entered through? The fox bursts through a small grove of trees into a clearing. And before you, brightly illuminated by the sun, is a vision of all that awaits you on the other side of this portal. All that Spirit allows you to see. Some things still remain hidden, it appears, wrapped in brightly colored, festive packages, maybe Christmas presents, birthday presents, things not yet meant to be known, surprises for the soul. But there are other things here, things you are able to see clearly, like a big picture window. You are shown all that awaits you. Allow yourself to receive these visions. Old soul, hear me now. I am the spirit of your future self. Come to tell you all is right in your world in this now. Some
meant to go on the path alone, blindfolded, not able to see but a few yards ahead of you. But I am with you. We are with you. Spirit holds your hand through these transits and phases and gateways and portals. The time that it takes for each one of you, different. Take a deep breath. There is healing here if you will allow it. Great Mother Bear enters this sacred space. Great Mother Bear, Northern Star, Crone Wisdom, Old Soul, Star Being. You've walked this path before. You know how. Sometimes you may feel down. Sometimes you may need to shed a tear, to curse the air, to rage on about why and how and when. Yet you know that in the end, it all works out for you. We honor you. We love you too. Open your heart and allow. Receive the medicine of the North. Coming to a deep acceptance of where we are at now. It's time to come back home. Fox leads you back around. Back the way you came, through the forest. As you thank Great Mother Bear, the wisdom of your higher self, the crone wisdom. The gifts received here by the Aboriginal spirits who joined us to help buoy and bolster your faith with their light language. You follow the fox back along the trail as you pass the crone again. not going back through it. You are sealing it up. Sealing, locking the window closed, pulling the curtains round, locking that door to the past behind you, closing the portal spiral, using your hand to smooth it away. For you remain now in this new, higher relational reality realm, safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be in this now. You slowly wiggle your fingers and toes, taking a deep breath, and you open your eyes. All right, friends, come back into your space. I do find this quite interesting. I'm going to share this with you. So, this journey that we just went on, I actually, in the middle of it, had to stop drumming. So, when I told you like Fox is taking you somewhere and showing you something, like my vision was I was taken downstairs and I saw like kind of the future before me in the things that were already there in front of me. So like someone helpful showed up to, in this case, we have like, I hired like snow removal people, and different people have been here all day doing the snow removal. I've had 3 different people show up. All divine masculines show up to help with snow removal. It's been quite interesting. Definitely worth the money. I mean, they have done it all. Like, tractors came and took out all the snow, and another tractor came and brushed it all away. And then right during this journey, a little old man showed up, and just with a little cup, he's like spreading, the salt snow melting stuff all over my entire driveway, which is huge, and up to my front door. So helpful people showed up. The sun was so beautiful in the trees that I had to stop and just like sun gaze. It's like the beauty of the trees with the icicles on them. Even though, sorry, I still don't want to be in the snow. But I mean, it was so beautiful that moment. I don't mind looking at it, as long as I don't necessarily have to, whatever. But it was so beautiful in that moment. And the sun gazing, the sun was so beautiful breaking through the clouds that I had to like stand there until it kind of went kind of behind the building a little bit. And I was like, okay, that's it. And then on the TV was this beautiful seaside cottage ambience. I like Dragonfly Mage, her ambience videos. And I guess it was like some seaside cottage was on there. And I was just like, oh my God, pining for the ocean. But all of that was like, I don't even know what it is. I guess that's the glimpse. So I just found that quite interesting because I just stopped the video, went down, came back up, and I sat back down with you, and I just picked right up where I left off. So that was kind of crazy, like crazy glimpse, almost like I stepped into another reality for a few minutes in the middle of the journey. But instead of me going there in my mind, I physically was taken there and was seeing actual things in my 3D reality right now that were, kind of things coming up. So I thought I would just, in closing, grab a few of these. I don't even remember where I got this. Oh yeah, I do. It was some crazy little thing. But they're little mini, it says fortune teller on the inside, and they're little mini, my eyes are all like crying. I was like crying.
for the sun when I was sun gazing. But I just want to pick a couple of these out and see if any of them resonate with the journey that we've just had. I'm just going to stick my hand in, and they're so small. They're just little loteria cards. Let's see if any of them. Okay, so we got pine. Is that 25? I don't know. It looks like a Christmas tree, but pine. And in this, oh, you love it. I love Spirit. We got pine. So it is like in the journey, Spirit did show us like gifts that were yet to be unwrapped, that are supposed to be surprises that we're not allowed to see yet. So I feel like this little Christmas tree, or this little pine tree, and pine, you may want to look up like the spiritual meaning of the pine tree is like, fortitude and perseverance and winter wonderlands, right? And I was looking at pine trees when I was sun gazing. And then the other one, oh, my friends, the wolf shifter. This is 34. The number's cut off of this other one. I can't really see it. I think it's 13. But the other one we got, 34, is the wolf. Oh, you guys know wolf shifters come up all the time on this channel. My little wolf shifters, all my little wolf shifters. So I got Christmas tree, I'm calling it Christmas tree, pine tree, and the wolf as our totems. So as a spirit animal, you can look up wolves, although I just finished listening to the last in the Maggie Stiefvater series, Forever. Was it Forever? I don't even know, but it was such a beautiful ending. And they are, Grace and Sam in that story are they're werewolves, I guess, but it's never really done like that. But when they shift into wolves, they're like soulmates, and they communicate with the telepathic pictures to each other. I love that series. Not the book. I listened to the audiobook. So if you want a good 3-part audiobook series about wolves and soulmates and all that, that is really an excellent, the audiobook on Audible is just really, really good. All right, Spirit, anything else? All right, I hope you enjoyed your journey. I hope you were able to see something about what's to come through whatever portal or gateway that you're watching this on. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We will see you again soon. Take care.